I just noticed you can see my socks. I'm gonna move those out of the way. Yes, they are cool limited edition Tim Hortons socks, but nobody needs to see that my setup isn't perfectly organized. So Piggy Fairy here with another live stream, and today we are not on our usual schedule. I am still streaming tomorrow for our Months of the Year Legacy Let's Play, but I have been dying to renovate the condo that this family has been living in for 3 generations at this point. And I just, with the way that I have formatted playing through this legacy challenge with only basically 4 streams, so a total of 8 hours for each legacy or each generation, I have not had time to renovate, and it is driving me up the wall. So we are just straight up renovating today, and I'm very excited to be doing that. Let's get started. So the way that I build in The Sims is not that of an aesthetic builder. As you can see, we left all our gems in the hallway. That was an accident, but still. You know, we've got some giant ghost lamps, giant night lights, giant kitty cat toy, which our infant was like waving around the other day. We've got, wow, this is a messy house. But we are going to change that. I don't know if we're going to make it less messy, but we are going to make it functional for the next generation. So I want to get us acquainted with everybody that's living here. We have Miss January. She is our founder. She is somehow still alive, which I am grateful for. So she needs space to live. Now, funnily enough, Cassandra Goth is the partner of our Gen 2 heir, Miss Flora Ueri. Excuse me. So Cassandra is an elder, though. So she, is Jan an elder? I literally don't think so. Yeah, she's about to become an elder. So right now her daughter's girlfriend is older than her. You know, her daughter's wife. We did marry them. The point is, we've got a couple elders in the house, but the structure is a little bit different. So Jan is going to have like her own space. Cassandra and Flora are going to have a room together, and I'm going to kind of make one end of the house like their own mini apartment. And like, you know, traditionally you might move out heirs in a legacy, but I friggin' love this condo, and we got it by stealing it, so I don't really want to change that. Felipe is the husband of Flora's sister Fiona, so they live together. They also have this little one named Cheryl, who is incredibly depressed. That's unfortunate. And then Fawn is the brother of Flora and Fiona. So we kind of need, and then Marcie is our March heir. So we have a very eclectic family because we had these 3 siblings in the February generation, and we need to kind of make sure that the space works for everybody. So I'm thinking that Fawn should probably have his own room at this point. I'm thinking that Fiona and Felipe can have a room. And then I think that Jan should have a room. I think that, what's her name again? Cheryl, who is Fiona and Felipe's daughter, should also have her own room, but she's not an heir. That sounds awful. She's not an heir, so I want to make it like kind of a small room that's off of, like, I don't know if it's attached to or whatever, but I'm going to kind of clump it with her parents' bedroom. And then I want to kind of make like a full like suite kind of over here for our heir and her parents. But I also want to consider that, like, I don't really want to change the concept of this space. Like, Flora's been painting in here since she was literally able to paint. Like, she was a little kid drawing on her drawing table in this space, right? We've literally got her childhood macaroni art up on the walls. and then all the way to her masterpieces, right? So like I don't want to change this concept too much, and we're definitely leaving art on the walls, but I want to think about how we want to lay this out. And this is why I have set this aside today as a dedicated stream. Because this is gonna be slower paced. We're just chilling, figuring this all out. So let's hop into build mode. Oh, and you don't have Sims audio. Why does this happen every single time? I check it before I stream, and then it's like, yeah, everything's working fine. And then I hop on stream, and it's like, no, you can't hear the game. There we go. If I have to listen to build mode music, so do you. Okay. So I'm thinking that this end of the house we can kind of transform into the heirs area. So Marcie, the March generation, she's going to kind of become like a tech guru vibe. I think she has the fabulously wealthy aspiration. It's something along those lines. So she's going to be techie and geeky and make a bunch of money. So I do want to kind of steer her room and her space, even though she's just a cute little baby right now. I want to steer her room and her space kind of in that direction. And then it's fitting, and I didn't kind of like realize this as I was playing through, but Fawn, her uncle, I've been working on his gaming skill. Like, he's a nerd as well, so I like the idea of having like a shared gaming space. I mean, maybe we'll make 2 desks back to back, or I'll put like a kid desk or something and put them in a shared space so he can kind of like almost mentor her in the computer space. I think that would be really cute. And then like I feel almost as though this dining room is like a little bit of a wasted space, just because like no one ever eats there. Like they always sit at the kitchen bar or peninsula or whatever you want to call it. So I feel like maybe we should think about what we can do with this dining space, because it just like really doesn't do much for us, and it's a very large space. The living room does get used. I'd like to change up the aesthetics, I think, kind of the whole interior section here, because also when we did our first reno, like we made the kids' rooms really eclectically, and then we kind of didn't do much else to the condo. So I do want to like make it more personalized and make it their space. I also want to note, just as like something exciting in my own like kind of YouTube journey, YouTube has given us supers now. So obviously absolutely zero pressure. I'm not like asking you to, but if you ever feel like throwing me a tip, showing me some love, that's an option now, which is just a milestone in its own right that YouTube gave that to us. So that's pretty exciting. I also have had a kind of color scheme theme for the, like, lack of a better word, triplets. They're not triplets. It is way too long to explain how all of them are somehow the same age and not the same age. It's been a series of glitches. But the 3 siblings in the February generation, I have had a color scheme for. So the pink has always been Fiona, the blue has been Fawn, and the green has been, well, now I assigned it to Jan. Long story. Go watch my VODs of the Legacy. But the green has been Flora. So maybe I want to continue that. I mean, maybe I make this side of the house like greens. That might be fun. Okay, we can make that work. So I'm thinking, why don't we make what's currently a walk-in closet? We could make that Marcie's room. And then we can turn this play space that has been Flora's painting gallery. Let's not get rid of that, but let's make it a more general themed hangout space and have it be where the gaming zone is. And then we'll turn what used to be Jan and Jeffrey's bedroom into Cassandra and Flora's bedroom. And I kind of don't know what to do with this chunk that is their office. I wonder if I just extend that into this play space. Like maybe, right? And just give them a smaller bedroom. Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do. So I'm gonna make everything here kind of green. And I think that way we're hitting on Flora's like color scheme, kind of. And then we can kind of approach that with the other two siblings too. And I guess I'll make Jan's... Well, Jan's can't be blue because Fawn's blue. We'll figure that out. We will burn that bridge when we get to it. Okay. So why don't we start over here? There's a lot I want to accomplish in a relatively short period of time. So let's get rid of this, and this, and this. Get rid of the light too. Let's just like make this fully bare bones. Over here. And then let's put the walls up. Let's... Okay. Why don't we... See, like, her artwork is just like... I mean, this is the opposite of a problem, but it's like bleeding into all the areas, so I have to think about like which walls I want to move. But let's put this trash can here for now, because I do want it. Let's keep this set up for now. The shelf can go. And these posters can go. This light can go. And then let's bring the wall back. Is that gonna cause any harm, or is that useful? Okay. And you know what? Let's go a step further. Let's just pull it right back to here. Gorge. Okay. Now that gives us more space for the paintings to go, so we can take this one and put it there. We can take these ones and put them like that for now. Oh yeah, this is nice. Also, look at this youthful painting portraiture of Cassandra before she became an elder. Wholesome. Okay. Now, let's move the easel back here. Oh, okay, yeah, might as well take the painting off of it. Okay, and then we will deal with this properly later, but this is kind of what we're working with, so that now we can, let's get rid of these sconces, and we're gonna pull this wall all the way here. Yes. Is that what I wanted to do? That is not exactly what I wanted to do. Hold on. We're gonna make this work. I wanted to pull the... Maybe it's better if I don't pull the wall. Like, maybe I should be drawing it in. Like, what I want is to do that. Oh, but I don't want to cut off the window. That's annoying. Okay. What is it I want to do? Yeah, I'm restricted by the window. And, like, I can't pull this wall in, right? Because, like... Can I? Whoa! Secret passage! Wait, that's fun. I gotta remember that for future, like, builds. Because one thing I am thinking about doing next month is doing a build series where I'm just building, like, ridiculously. How do I do this? Okay, here's a solution. That can go like that. And then we can get rid of this wall like this. And then, yeah, we can just have this like funky shape. That's fun. That's fun and interesting. Okay, we'll put the door there for now. And then for now we will also just like do that and do that. But this is going to now be Marcie's room. So actually, let's pick a wall color first. Let's look at wallpapers. Ooh. What do we think about this one? Because I feel like it's kind of gamery. Like, I know it's Braille, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of giving like a motherboard or whatever. Yeah, I feel like it suits her. Okay, and then flooring. I'm thinking, what kind of tile do we have? Anything interesting? Wait, what? Why didn't that... What? Hello? It'll go here. Must be applied to floor. Are you not a floor? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean that's not a floor? Okay, I guess we're leaving the hardwood here. That's okay, we can put like a rug or something. Okay, so like I want to make it techie, but I do want to have the kind of primary tech zone to be in the like playroom area. So I'm not going to make it too techie. You know, let me look at the requirements for the generation so I can kind of think about the directions we want to nudge it in. So where is it? Here we go. Oh, if my Google Doc will load. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, Generation 3 March. I'm not going to read out the whole thing because I don't want to spoil it for tomorrow's stream, but she's going to be outgoing, ambitious, and materialistic. So she's very, like, industrious, as well as, like, nerdy and into programming. Okay, so yeah, we are just gonna, like, focus on kind of making this space, in that kind of way. So let's look at what kind of toys do we have that feels like programming. Well, first, okay, she's literally a baby. Let's give her the like Baby Yoda type bassinet. That's fun. That's fun. You know what? Let's put that in here. And then can I like take baby and put baby in this, or do I have to go in live mode? Hold on. Wanna be Cassandra. No, where are you? There she is. And I'm gonna pick up. And then come on, Cassandra, you can do it. Can I not interact with the bassinet? How do I put the baby in there? Baby? Baby. Okay, well this is taking a really long time. I can't change the bassinet. Then what's the point of the having the other kinds? Can I give birth directly into the ones if I choose one? That's probably the case, isn't it? Okay, then we're selling the Grogu one. Sad. Okay. I'm so grateful to have you in chat all the time as like a resource of knowledge. You just constantly, every time I'm like spiraling, like, oh, here's the answer and I know it off the top of my head. Okay, so let's put this one in here. And that's cute. Okay, well, no child of mine is not having a bear chair. We'll do this one. And then what kind of rugs do we got? Oh, this is kind of fun. Also, if you're new to watching me build, this is how I think. I will like shove all the objects into the space and then we will move them around and make them make sense. Wait, should we put her mom's Blarfy? Yes. We are confiscating mom's Blarfy. Oh my god, this modern dollhouse is so perfect. Yes. Yes, that is so, yes. Okay, okay, I'm really excited about that. Let's put the walls down for a sec so we can organize this. Because that modern dollhouse is like exactly how we raise a little like tech millionaire. Look at this thing. So, okay, we don't want to block any of the doors. So wait, let's move the and also I'm not, I don't have move objects on right now just because I want to make sure that everything's like interactable. So I'll like, once I know that things that I want to be used can be used, then we will put on move objects and make things make a little more sense visually. But what if we put the rug like that? Yeah. Hello, hello! And then let's put the chair there and then Blarfy in the corner. But is there any... Why can we rotate him that way but not this way? I want to rotate him this way! That was rhetorical. I'm just whining. Okay. Let's put Blarfy like this. Wait, no! No, there's the obvious solution. Put Blarfy in the middle. And then our chair can go back where I had it. Okay. This is shaping up beautifully, but now, like, what do we do in the middle of the room, you know? So should I have IRL? But also it is weird because we have, like, these doors in such odd places, you know? Let's... We need to look at the infants and toddlers stuff. I mean, okay, we're gonna try and, like, age her up pretty quickly, so why don't we, like, just literally, for practicality's sake, make a little, like, infant and toddler needs zone. Look at this toilet is so small. Every time I place one, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how small it was. So that can kind of, like, help us out. Wait, this is a cooler high chair. Does it come in green? Oh yeah, we're switching that out. Goodbye, basic. Hello, cool and awesome. Okay, and then she needs a Wabbit tablet because she's gonna be a tech guru, so like of course she does. So let's get something to put that on top of so it's not just like literally sitting on the ground. Maybe we'll get like a kid's desk. What? Why can't I? What's wrong with that? Let's just like get rid of this door for a sec. Is that what it was intersecting? It was the door. Let's go like this, and then we'll put a door. There. Perfect. Okay. I feel like after all that, I actually didn't need to make the room any bigger. Should we give her a tiny room? No, because I made it so big because we're gonna grow into it. Right. Okay. So, you know what, let's change this to months legacy headquarters. Okay, headquarters singular, fine. Okay. Oops. So I'm actually pretty happy with this as the bones of the toddler room. I just want to put, or baby room rather. I want to see if there's any like cool wall decorations that kind of give, excuse me, like future tech guru. Oh, we've got this like Blick block poster. I'm gonna make it bigger and put that like right above the desk. Oh, it's not gonna let me center it? Okay, fine. Boom. That's fun. Oh, I want to put like a light over it. I think that's really cool when posters are like that. And let's do this one as well. We will also make it bigger. Maybe the My Sims as well, just because, like, I'm gonna... Wait, is that an It Takes Two poster? Oh my god, it is. Awesome. Let's make that one giant too. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, this is also like a game. Yeah, so we're just gonna like, yes, she's like tech, but I'm gonna make her like a gamer. Oh, are these all? Oh, these are all gaming posters. Let's go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am gonna put on move objects. Oops. Oh, did that work? I didn't put testing sheets. Beautiful. Just because this is starting to bug me that I can't place them at a reasonable height. So I'm gonna move that like there. That can go. Let's make it go a little higher. Like that. You can go there. And then refuge, you can go like that. And then we'll make this one bigger, and it can go here. And then soccer one, I'm thinking hopefully it'll fit above the door if I make it big. No! Okay, wait, what happens if I put it there? How does it clip through on the other side? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Maybe she doesn't like incredible sports. This was fun though. I'm glad we found the gamer paraphernalia. Oh, how cute is this mirror? Do we like the plumb bob ceiling fan for her? I feel like we do. Yeah, like that's fun. Okay. Was this like... Oh no, I thought it was neon. Because that would be cool. Okay, and then why don't we hop over to lighting? Lights. I'm thinking it would be kind of cool and slash or funny to mount these like above her posters. Like in an art gallery. And then I am thinking also, just for the sake of parenting, we're gonna pop this little nightlight here too. And then hopefully that'll keep the monsters at bay. And then, wait, I'm gonna do something cool. If I can. Can't I? There we go, okay. Set color and intensity. This room. Green. Not that intense. But like, that's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, that's a future tech girl's room if I've ever seen one. Alright, beauty. You know what, I'm gonna save real quick. always get kind of sketched out when it takes a long time to save. I'm actually so thrilled with that room. Marcie's gonna love it. Okay. So now, I want to make a bathroom entrance from this side too. So I'm gonna move some of the paintings, etc. over. We can get rid of the like pre-purchased posters that were on the wall. We just want it to be like a proper gallery of our lifelong artistic endeavors. I will maybe clean this up in a little bit, or like, my point is that cleaning this up is on my list. It's just gonna be like a lower priority, so if I don't get to that, I will probably do it at some point. And one thing I gotta do is make all the doors, bathroom doors. Oh, I want to turn off move objects. No, can this actually go there? Yes, okay, beautiful. And then I'm literally gonna change all the bathroom doors to these because it makes me happy. And what's the point of gaming, you know? And then another bathroom door here. And we are... When did you get here? Okay. There we go. And then we've got 2 more bathrooms in this house. We've got this one. And we've got this one. Which did have a bathroom door. But you can go that. And that. And this one can go like that. Beautiful. Correctly doored bathrooms. Okay. I don't hate this bathroom as it exists, so I'm gonna leave it for now, but I am gonna see if it'll let us change the flooring. Because the other part wouldn't let us change the flooring, and that was super weird. There we go. And then, what are my color options for the wallpaper? Gorgeous. Unhinged, but gorgeous. Ah, I'm grabbing their bed. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, you know what's one thing I do hate about this bathroom, though, is this freaking bathtub. What else do we have? Perfect. Because, like, it wants to be a corner tub so bad, but, like, my Sims just kept getting stuck behind it. So I'm gonna replace this one too. I'm thinking this one will be white. There we go. Okay. The house is improving! Look at us go! Okay. What do we have for color options for this cabinet? I don't hate it in the black. Yeah, let's make it black. So that we can kind of go for like a black and gold. this only has pastel options. Do we have better? Where would my bathroom storage be? Like, I know I can go to... And that's like a locker, not like a bathroom cabinet. And surfaces. Like, seriously, where can I find this? What is this called? Will it tell me? I place an inventory. Oh, I got some cool stuff in here. Okay, this is the tall bath cabinet. So if I search tall bath cabinet in accents, what is accents? Miscellaneous, I see. Okay, so let's get this one instead. It's not actually that dark though. The dining couch. It's also, yeah. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll just do like the bathroom wall shelves, which I like better anyway, but I just kind of wanted to, you know, keep the style of the original. That's okay. Here we go. Okay, and then can I just like recolor mirrors, beauty? And then this can be like that. This can be darker. This can be black. Alright, I'll come back to this, like, maybe, but I'm quite happy. Oh, we'll do that as well. I'm quite happy with this as, like, an option. As, like, a basic reno to make that upscale. I'm pretty happy with that. And the corner tub is the biggest upgrade. Like, that's awesome. Okay. I'm intimidated by this play space. Let's see what we can do with it, because like it is going to be important. Like this is one of the more important spaces. So we want to maintain the like sanctity of it as a painting space. But I wonder if we want to put painting kind of like over here and make room for the new, I'll arrange the paintings later, make room for the new kind of like heir hobby, I guess, right? And so like if I take this out of the way, we can just get rid of the violin, put this out of the way, and I actually like this rug for this space. And then let's like haphazardly move the paintings because it's not gonna let me put stuff against the wall, is it? Okay, so we've got these. Get them out of the way. Actually, it's really just the low down ones I have to move, isn't it? Yeah. So that can go there. That can go these ones that I just moved over here. I'm not gonna move again. We're gonna make this work. Okay, now I also want to make this room green. So let's have another look at wallpaper, just see if there's anything interesting. This is like a pastel green, right? Yeah, no thanks. As always, I'm drawn to the dinosaur one, but I'm thinking, no. That's not really gamery. Oh. I don't hate this. Like, that's kind of fun. Although it's a little busy. So what if we made that just like that nook and then made the rest a complimentary paint? So hopefully, like, how's that? No, that's ugly. How's that? Better, but not great. Green? Don't love it. I want like an off black, if that's a thing that can exist. I mean, I don't hate this olive actually. We can do that. That's kind of fun. Okay, now this desk already exists. So let's take it over into this zone. And then I'm wondering about, like, I kind of want... Okay, here's my concept. That one goes there, and then this one goes there, like, against it. Right? So I didn't actually have to clear off the walls, but that's okay. We got other stuff we can do. That's what I'm thinking. So let's recolor these. Okay, so this is Fawn's. And then this one will be Marcie's. And I'm gonna leave some of the toys. But we can get rid of these. And just leave her an army of Triceratops. And let's just straight up put a computer on it so it's like ready for when it's time. Let's get this one. Obsessed. And this chair is kind of ugly. Let's get a better chair. Yeah. And you know what? Let's put 2 more Triceratops. Yeah. Now that is a gaming setup. Okay, so then let's actually move the artwork like off the walls. Or we could pick a couple that can still like stay in that space, but I think we mostly want to put gamery stuff. But we could, I mean, this one's kind of neat. would be cool. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Right? And then maybe we'll put like lights or something on either side. And then is there anything else that's like interesting to have up on the wall? Oh, these could go away. I mean, maybe this one. And then maybe this one, right? Because that is Marcie's mom when she was younger, and then this is Fawn and Fiona when they were younger. So that's like kind of nice. And then means we can now move these guys out of the way. Oh, why are you spinning so much? Okay, so now I'm thinking, let's look at wall decorations. I mean, like a giant neon sign in the middle of the wall is kind of fun. See if we can find a better one. I don't know that I love the tiki of it all. Wait, does he actually move? No. I got excited there for a sec. What if I just like search neon? Oh, the dinosaurs is cute. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. The little penguin guy is fun. Let's do the dinosaurs. Make them large. Yes. That is a gaming room. Okay, and then we want lighting, we want wall lights. I know that there's spotty. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Put one of these on either side of this. That looks freaking cool. And then, how do we make this side look cool? Let's see, paintings and posters. Like, this might be kind of fun to just like, yeah, put up like a bunch of posters. Yeah, I like this. So we'll need a couple duplicates. We can. Like, how fun is this? This is so cute. Oh my god, yeah, let's tape up some photos. Let's like literally do a bunch of these photos. I think that is so cute. Can I move it down at all? No. Lovestruck gave us like the best stuff. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then I do want to go here and make these like a cool color. Let's match it to yeah, beautiful. And then this one. Perfect. Or do we do like green ones? No, I actually like the orange better. Okay, we've got our gamer cave. I'm pretty happy with that part. Let's save that. Okay, back to build mode. Oh, wait, I want to change this rug. Let's do that. And then let's change the floor in here too. Would that be a better floor for this bathroom? Or is that kind of too much? Would that be a better floor? Well, let's make the floor in here. Okay, now let's make the rest of this room make sense. Let's just get these out of the way for now. Let's put the fridge here. Oh, and then I want just to make sure the fridge is actually accessible. Yes. Okay, now I do feel like we can still use this couch to like delineate this hangout space. But then what's the point of here, you know? So I wonder if we make this... What if we put the couch this way? And get a couple of rugs. How's that? That's kind of fun. Okay, and then what if we put the portrait of their sleeping founder? Can we make this bigger? How big does it get? It gets giant, right? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Giant portrait of Jan sleeping. Incredible. Okay. Now I think we want to decorate these walls with like artwork that inspires Flora. So I feel like this one's pretty cool. And the ones like from reference are probably the most important ones, I think. But maybe not. Maybe we do like a mix. Like I feel like that one's pretty cool. I feel like I'm not digging this green. I feel like it's not too boring. Like that feels so boring, but I feel like that's closer to what makes sense. So let's... I want to like intersperse her childhood drawings. Get this out of the way, because what I'm thinking for this area is what if we got, like, we already have a living room, right? But what if we made like a gaming living room? Right? Like we could get this big cool TV. this one. No. We want like a coffee table. Whoa, does this have a fire in the middle? That's fun. Oh, what about this guy? Classic. Okay, and then I want a game. Why are the jail cell doors listed under indoor activities? Yeah, we want the retro game console. And we can put that in the middle, and then it's always been pink, but let's change it to green to match. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this. So now I'm thinking, what if we put like a cool like row of her paintings? Do we have any other small ones? I mean, this one maybe. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then, oh wait, there was a cool... this. That might be neat. Yeah! Alright, alright. So now... what do we do here? I really like this. We could do that. We could like put small ones around. Monkey. And then yeah, like let's give the childhood drawings the space they deserve. This is pretty cool. And then we can do this one, and we can do like that. A masterpiece. Okay, well this definitely needs some space on the inspiration wall. Why don't we... So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just get these out of the way for a sec. I feel like we want the masterpiece to have its own real estate there. And then we can put these ones kind of under it. Oh, don't like that. Where'd it go? There we go. What is happening? Why do you want to go up there? Stop it. Stop it! This is gonna go there. That's gonna go. Oh my goodness, what is happening? There, and then this can go like there. That can go there. More childhood drawings. There we go. There, I think that's all her paintings accounted for. Oh, this one's in a weird spot. Can I just put it up there? Yeah, look at us go! Look at us go! I am thrilled with this space. I'm thrilled with this space. Okay. Save. On to this new bedroom. Okay. So we'll sell that. Sell that. Sell this. We're starting from scratch, baby. Can't sell the diaper? Okay, fine. Okay, so first of all, this space, let's make it like a pastel green. Or is this better? No, this one. I love this one. Where's this one been all my life? Gorge. Okay. I don't mind the existing floors with this one, and I don't want this bed. Oh, but I hate the green option. Let's look at beds. Oh, I kind of like this one. Sell that and replace it with this one. And then somewhere... let's do all unfiltered by Love Struck. So it was something cool. What do we think of that? Oops. Like, is that kind of fun? I feel like that's kind of fun. And like the green matches so well. Yeah. Okay. And then I actually kind of don't hate these. Never mind, I hate them. Let's unfilter and find some nicer end tables. Ooh, I like these ones. See there, that's better. That's better. Now, I feel like we want dressers. I mean, I feel like we're leaning kind of rustic in this room. We could just like go right into that. And then what if we did like a little vanity situation? Okay, wait, I know this is a TV stand, but hear me out. What if we put that like that? And then put like that is huge. Like that, and then if we put some like clutter. Right? Like you kind of see the vision. You know what? Let's put some candles up here too. No, that's weird. Perfumes. Okay, I'm happy with that as is. Do we want... I feel like this room's kind of begging for a laundry hamper. Like, it's kind of boring, but I like it. And then I think that we can maybe put some paintings up in here when she paints. Okay. Progress. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get... Actually, wait, can I make this giant? No, if it makes the books giant. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that, but I like the idea of having like a big wall piece here. No, that's like wedding-y. Hmm. I mean, maybe just a tapestry. Like, that might be kind of elegant. No. Hmm. That's kind of fun. Okay. For practicality's sake, I'm going to skip the kitchen and dining for now because it is functional. It's not what we want it to be, but it's like fine. As well as the living room, because we got to get to everybody else's living quarters and I only have half an hour left in stream. So we basically just made this awesome half of the house a suite for the new heir and her parents. But now we have to deal with everybody else who lives here, which is 5 more people. I mean, do we turn the dining room into, like, a space? Because, hold on, we could make this into, what's her name? I literally don't even remember. She's not there. Fiona's daughter's room. She could literally just have this room. And then we could renovate this room to be her parents' room. And then we could, like, destroy the dining room and split this off into 2 and make one for Fawn and one for Jan. That is a plan, my friends. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a plan. So, we're going to start with making this functional, and then if we have time, we are going to decorate it. I mean, we will put some decoration. Thank you. Let's get rid of the bar. Get rid of the dining set. This rug is gorgeous. Let's make that rug smaller and put it in Jan's half. Yeah. And so then I might have to move this window to make this wall work. Or are you gonna work? Like, could I put you back where you were? Cool, okay. Yeah, that's better because it matches on the outside. Oh, and then this lamp, we'll put it in Jan's side. Let's get rid of the dining stuff. Okay, but we're gonna leave a plant in each room because I think that's fun. Okay. Fawns for, let's put doors so that we don't forget that. Let's put one there and one there. We can always move them. Let's pick beds. Fawn's color has been blue. Let's go for that. Let's give him this. Let's just make it like fun, kind of space agey. Let's give him, there's like a mirror that has lights built in somewhere. We could do the love struck one. No, I want this one, but wait, I want it. Yeah, perfect. What else do I want in here? Let's go get his possessions. His Blarfy belongs in his room. Boom. And you know what? He can have the cool rug in his childhood bedroom, but we will make it littler. And there. Boom. Okay. Is there anything else from here? I mean, obviously all of his Triceratopses. He can have that, actually. We will maybe make it smaller, but not like regular size small. Okay, and then Jan, you are having a sensible grown-up room, Missy. Look at you. Let's take this accent wall and make it a full room, and then let's do the same for one, but with... Actually, no, hold on, I have a cool idea. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this one for this room, and then we're gonna take the pink one for what will be Fiona's room. Let's go. Okay. And then wait, I gotta continue. This one all the way along here. Beautiful. Okay. Jan needs a bed. Let's get her this one. No. This one? Ooh, that's fun. Just not loving these stripes, and I feel like everything I'm clicking on is striped. Let's lean into these like wine colors for her. I'm gonna leave the bottles as well. So let's do that, and then let's get some curtains that are like nope. Is that gonna be better? I really want like nice curtains. Okay, wait, hold on, I don't hate those. Are these dinosaur print? Hold up. Oh my god, they are. Well, I want those IRL, what the heck? But for change... Oh, I am moving the window. Curtains, please. And I just want to change that to... I feel like that's good enough. It's better than not having the curtains. Yeah. We'll just do that. Okay. And Miss January, let's get one of these in there for you. I feel like the icon, the legend, gets this one. Okay, and then maybe at this end we can put a dresser. And let's go kind of modern with it, I think. I feel like that's too dark. What if we just did like a... Yeah, that's better, isn't it? It is. Not that that is like less dark, but it just, I feel like, suits the space a little better. Okay, that's Jan's for now. That is Fawn's for now. Let's do something like this, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's... And we'll put, let's do this. Let's put this here, plant in the corner, Blarfy in the corner, ghost light in this corner, maybe one bigger. Yeah. Okay, so that's those two bedrooms functional. And then, okay, I think we're actually gonna do this. I somehow never painted these. Oops. Okay. So let's sell these. Also the curtains. And the nightlights. Actually, I don't hate this. Does it come in different colors? That's better. And can we make it bigger? Nice. Okay. Army of Triceratops. I'm just gonna throw in our inventory because I kind of love our Triceratops. And I don't want to sell them. So now we've got a blank slate here. I'm going to copy this light and put one there. And maybe one like here. And then if we put the bed, which we'll take this one, put that there. Let's get rid of the light actually. And then this, we can put her crib right there. So then this one, let's look at the rugs. This matches the painting. Although it makes it really low poly. So let's not do that. Ooh. Yeah, that's better. And then let me just see. Oh, thank you. I also love that you remember her name because I forgot it. Race car bed. Thank you. Okay, and hello. Yeah, no, thank you for joining. I want... No, I want... Yeah, this one. No, the lips are better. Like, that's just fun. Okay. We could put a mirror on this wall. That might be... Ooh, we could put a mirror on this wall, actually. Where's the love struck mirror? Yes. And the pink variant. Beauty. Look at that. And then, why don't we... Like, this is just such a big unused space. And because of the windows, I don't want to turn it into like a walk-in closet. I mean, I feel like, is this kind of silly to have one on either side of the painting, and then we'll just like move the door over a little? So at least they have like dressers, but then that makes me want to put something like in between. Like I want like an accent table. A fridge? No, it's a bedroom. Yeah, like we can fit two of these side by side. Just go like that. Have it be all one. Like that's kind of neat, right? Put stuff. What kind of stuff? And books. And so maybe we'll put some baby wipes just because they do still have a little one. And that can go there. And that can go there. That's kind of fun. I still feel like we're not like, I don't know, something could go here. Thank you. We could... cool accent chair. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. Maybe that makes more sense. I kind of don't hate having this chair in the corner. Maybe if we put like a little bookshelf. Actually, wait, this is kind of cool. Put that there. Can I put books on it? Yes! Okay, we will do just that. Oh, can I not put it on the third one? Okay. Empty shelf, bookshelf. And then there was like the tapestry. Which I guess is like little decorations. That makes more sense anyway. Oh no, they're right here, okay. And then this one ties everything together. Boom. I'm still not loving this big empty space. I could put a runner, but I feel like that's not what we need. Okay. So I only have about 10 minutes left. I wonder what I can do quickly. I did already replace the tub in here. I kind of don't hate how this exists. I'm kind of really happy with everything. Like, I mean, it's not the world's greatest build or anything, but it's fitting for them, I think. Why don't we, like, recolor some stuff in here just to make it more to my taste. What do we got for these? Ooh. Yeah, let's make this dark. Gorgeous. Yeah, like even just that makes such a big difference. Might replace the microwave, make it a nicer one. Hello, hello! I am only hanging out for about 9 more minutes, but I'm glad that you made it. Can I put this there? Yeah. And then what colors do we have for these? I feel like that's better. Yeah, I just like that better. Okay, do we have a better... Oh wait, I can move the garbage can a little bit. And can I recolor that? Do we have that in... Oh, there's only one, okay. Ooh, fridge. Okay, that's the nicest one. Let's look for microwave. I think I like this one better. Let's get rid of this guy. Is that the one I just got rid of? Yeah, I just got rid of a fancier microwave to go to downgrade it, but like... yeah, it just like suits it better, I think. Okay. And then what about this tile? I don't think I can use design tool on that, right? No. So let's find the same tile. Which is this one? Yes. Alright, what do we got for colors? We got like proper brick. Not black. What about that? No, I hate that. What about this? I actually hate that. That looks really freaking cool, but it's not good for this space. But I'm like glad that exists. That's really neat. Okay, maybe the flooring's fine. I don't love it. I don't love it. Well, okay, what do I want out of the flooring? Is maybe a better question. Like, I don't think I like something more gray, maybe? Is that better? It might be. Do we have that in like a bigger tile pattern? I mean, what about these ones? Or these ones? Yes, we are onto something. Beautiful. Okay, so we are going to build a wall just like that. And then we are going to take that and go there. And then we are going to destroy the wall. And we're going to take that and go there. Boom. Boom! Okay. Beautiful. So then I think what we want to do is see what other options we have for here. Like, what about this plum? Okay, that's definitely more to my taste. I don't know if it's an improvement, but I like it better, and it's my save. Okay. What is this flooring? It's this one. So what do we have for colors? Oh, you're right, because I took out the one shower. Good catch. Like, what does this gray hardwood look like? Is that weird? I kind of really like it. We're just like moving into the cool tones instead of sticking with this warmth that we've had. Yeah, I like this. So I should not have deleted that wall, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this recoloring. Oh yeah, I really like how this looks actually with the gray. Beautiful. And then, yeah, let's figure out a shower solution. Okay, so there is one in here, in this super weird bathroom. And I don't think there's room for one in the powder room, but I could extend this powder room bigger. Or, and this probably makes the most sense, I could put one in here. Yeah, this makes the most sense. Why don't we move this toilet somewhere? We will troubleshoot that later. Move this as well. No, the whole rack, please. Thank y'all. Let's do that and do this. And do this. Oh, and we gotta move the toilet paper. Let's put the robe and towel rack in here. Let's move this light there. Toilet goes back here. And then we can put that in there. Huzzah! Okay. I am thrilled with this. I am thrilled with this. Let's just do a quick little tour. So we mostly just reskinned and recolored this bathroom, but we did just construct this little shower stall, which I'm pretty happy with. Then we move into Cassandra and... Actually, wait, I'm just gonna like move the baby over here. Cassandra and Flora's bedroom, which I'd like to put some paintings up in when Flora does more paintings. Then we have my favorite space, like, ever. You can tell I'm a maximalist. This is our lounge area, our fun area, our hobby area, and most importantly for this generation, our gaming and tech area. Then leading off of here, this is going to be our heir's bedroom, which I'm also pretty happy with. Right now she is literally a newborn, so we do just have it like set up for baby stuff, but it's going to kind of like evolve into the tech bro that she is destined to be. We quickly threw together some bedrooms for the, like, for lack of a better word, irrelevant Sims, but you know, I love them. Fawn is our February heir's brother, and Jan is our founder. We have a bedroom for each of them now. Again, just kind of quickly thrown together. We haven't done anything to the living room except change the color of the floor. Really quick, let me see if I can find a better... Nope. Okay, we're leaving that. This is the living room, which we basically haven't touched. Urn of Jeffrey Landgrab, R.I.P. Kitchen we recolored, and I'm actually so thrilled with how that turned out. Bedroom for Fiona and Felipe, who are also not our heirs. They're just chilling. February Jen had 3 children, and this is their daughter. Hunter said their name in chat. I literally don't remember their name. Cheryl. This is Cheryl's room. We named her after Felipe's late mother. And then we haven't changed this bathroom at all except to put the triangle tub in the corner so that my Sims would stop getting stuck behind the bathtub. And that is our full renovation to prepare for the March generation. If you liked this stream, let me hop back over here so we can stop with the music. If you like this stream, be sure to subscribe and like it. I will be streaming again tomorrow at my usual time, 4:30 EST. Thank you. For the actual gameplay beginning of the March generation, I am going to be trying my best to speedrun growing up our heir, because she is, again, literally a newborn, and we only have 4 streams to complete her generation in. You know, every so often I'm reminded how ambitious of a human being I am, and, you know, we Icarus a lot, but that's okay. Yeah, this was fun. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.